Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's our pleasure to present our work, Learning Pothole Detection in Virtual Environment. We are from National Taipei University of Technology. We know that autonomous vehicle is the next killer application in this century. The technology is driven by deep learning. There are many deep learning models in a system. For example, a system may have a YOLO model for object detection and pedestrian detection, RCNN for road segmentation, or a general CNN model for traffic sight classification. Each model is responsible for one specific task. Among many models, pothole detection is an important function that has not been fully studied. Potholes are caves or hollows in a road surface, usually asphalt pavement, which are caused by the water in the underlying soil structure and the traffic passing over that affect the area. There are many different types of potholes. Here are some examples. The first photo is the pavement rotting, and the second is aggregate loss. The third is fatigue crack, and the fourth is pothole repair. Small potholes cause vibration of vehicles and uncomfortable ride experience. However, large potholes can lead to serious accidents. So pothole detection is very important for car safety. However, there are not much research about pothole detection so far. One of the reasons is that collecting pothole images is expensive and time-consuming. Moreover, it's difficult to record videos under some climate conditions, such as raining and snowing. So, to solve these problems, we propose to leverage the VR technology and train pothole detectors using virtual environment. The VR technology has been developed rapidly during the past decades. Today we can render very realistic images. However, training potholes in virtual environment is not an easy task. This is because current VR systems use texture to represent potholes, as shown in the image here. So the textures are attached on the surface of the road. There is no depth information. Therefore, we cannot use virtual environment to train real pothole detectors directly. In this paper, we developed a 3D pothole generation system, which can randomly generate potholes with depth information. This is more close to real pothole environment. Our system is based on Unreal Engine and the Microsoft Airsim. Here are two demo videos. The Microsoft Airsim is a powerful virtual training environment which can be used to train deep learning models. We can use the API to extract the depth information and the images from Airsim. Airsim is based on the Unreal Engine, which is the most popular VR engine in the world. Let's look at our system architecture. We first use a software called Rhino 3D to create a 3D pothole. The Rhino 3D is a popular 3D modeling software. Once we create a pothole model with different shapes, we generate a road model with random potholes. And then we put the road model into the Unreal Engine and then compile it with Airsim to simulate a pothole detection process. Our system can also connect to the CarSim software, which is a professional software that can simulate real vehicle response. Creating holes on a plane in Unreal is actually difficult because Unreal was designed to end objects on top of the plane. So we need another software to create the pothole model. We choose the Rhino 3D modeling tool to generate the pothole. Here's the pothole generation process. We first need to create a surface region. Then we generate random points in the region. The purpose is to create pothole with different shapes. Then we decide the boundary of pothole and then connect the random points in the boundary. After that, we can generate depths along the connected points. Then we will have a 3D pothole model. Once we have a 3D pothole model, we need to generate a 3D road model as well. This is because we cannot import models one by one manually in Unreal. It's too time consuming. Therefore, we will generate the road grid. In our case, it's a 5 by 200 units. And then we randomly select the unit and put pothole inside the units. So therefore, we will have a large road model with randomly generated potholes. And then we import the road model directly into Unreal Engine. This approach is much more efficient than import hundreds of potholes one by one into Unreal Engine. Let's watch a demo video. Here is the pothole road generated by our system. As you can see, our system has a real depth for each pothole, unlike other systems that use only texture. This is much more close to real situation. After we import the 3D road model into the Unreal Engine, we can then use the Airsim API to capture the information, such as image, depth information, or even semantic segmentation information from the Unreal Engine. Let's see a demo. As we can see, the Python script constantly captures the image and segmentation or depth information from the Unreal Engine. And those images can be used as training data for training real pothole detectors. To make our system more powerful, we integrate our engine with the CarSim software. CarSim software is a professional vehicle simulation software, which is also based on Unreal. It can set up the different vehicle parameters and simulate the response in Unreal Engine. Let's see how CarSim works. After install the CarSim, you can build the map model for your vehicle and choose which type of vehicle that you want and load the parameters from folder. Once the model has been compiled, you can test drive your car in the Unreal Engine. Let's choose a car model and set the testing parameters from the config file. As you can see, you can test drive the car in the simulate environment and the car information is shown on the upper left side. Okay, so this is CarSim. By leveraging CarSim, we can make a very realistic simulation for pothole detection. To evaluate the performance of training in virtual environment, we propose to train a pothole detector with real and virtual images. We select images from the Taiwanese pothole dataset. We use 15,084 real photos with 5,607 virtual pothole images generated by our system, and also 5,417 virtual images, pothole images with water. For testing data, we only test on real photos so that we can evaluate performance on real world. We use the YOLO V3 model in our for training our pothole detector. Here's the experiment result. We gradually increase the number of real images to see if the virtual images can reduce the number of training samples. From our experience, we can see that using both real and the virtual images can achieve best results. And this trend increase with the number of real images. Okay. So the experiments prove that using virtual environment can indeed improve the accuracy in real world. And we can use less real images to achieve better results. For future work, we are developing a Lidar simulation, and we also want to simulate different climate conditions. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first virtual environment developed for pothole detection. We hope our model can accelerate the development of autonomous vehicles. Finally, let's make a fast conclusion. Our system is the first VR environment designed for pothole detection. And we can generate different potholes with depth information, which is more realistic than other environment. And we can further support professional vehicle simulation software such as CarSim. And our experiments show that we can successfully increase the accuracy of real pothole detector. So this is our presentation today, and thank you for your attention.